Once you can set your energy field free from old belief systems, old manipulations, control systems, and have your direct connect, then this is the time to truly detox from the soul, detox from anything in the outer world, and get back into the inner world from the inside out, like a tourist, traveling with you, multi-dimensional, of course, and understanding what it takes. Yes, it takes work. Yes, it takes commitment. Yes, it takes a lot of consistency. It takes you to be in your strength, to be in your power, and allow your own data to infuse with your light brain. So eliminating the consciousness of the soul that all woke us actually, and reason why we are on the planet, and rebuilding everything comes from within us, emerging with alike people. So leaving family members means you can easily realign to the truth of a team member, a family to which you belong. I think most of you know, like, sometimes we connect with people like we've known them for millions and billions of years. Stick to that knowledge. That's something really very important. Let me know in the comments if you have met some people along that line in which this is not of this age, but many, many ages. So I would definitely suggest here to detox mentality, detox the physical composition, meaning getting the old crap out of your intestines, your liver, pancreas diseases that are going on. But especially, I'm not only talking about the malfunctioning or the control in business, economics, politics, but also the malfunctioning, the manipulation and control, especially in the spiritual movement. There is no knowledge, no education. It has been lowered to the streets of mud, recycling anything old. Well, this time around, spirit is grounding massive accelerating courses, technology, knowledge, intelligence, for you to move very, very quickly from disembodiment into a light body, and having the knowledge to do so. So setting up a foundation, a new structure in which you can breathe free, because the tactics of killing the breathing system, the respiratory system, is going into monstrous avenues on the earth plane. So here, the only way out is the way within, and opening the breath of source, the breath of light, in which you can breathe in minutes and minutes and minutes, expand your energy field, and really debunk the control mechanics that is termed in overall society the matrix. So, and that comes with the overriding of a crystalline grid. A crystalline grid are ley lines up and down, diagonal, any which way. Look at that video I have out there that explains in detail what it does to you, because it refines your physical body, it refines your brain, it rewires from old soul consciousness into spirit consciousness, into a foundation of light, in which you start to work with light coaches. The rewiring is never ending, but then again, beauty comes with it, knowledge comes with it, your own channel opens up, that comes with it. So no more old body, light body training, yet moving into the celestial body, celestial, universal embodiment, because that is where the earth is ascending right now and cutting down the malfunctioning. So if you, we have some sort of a demarcation line, like those really doing the work, going forward, and those, are just waiting for some source of forces to do the work for them. So that is not never going to happen. And some are concerned, and I understand some people are just, living their life, having fun and doing their stuff, and that's all right as well. So we can salute you on the other side someday. But there's also many people that are willing to do the work and stay here for the next 100 of years, because that is the entire goal, the entire transition. And we do need a lot more light workers doing that work within, with present day knowledge. No more old stuff, no more recycling patterns. Healing comes from the eternal, celestial, universal being, and knowing how to encode that in the body, that takes daily efforts, like getting your structure in and moving that, especially the highest level of education, coming from a limited ground and going into the unlimited potential. The beauty of your energy field comes with teaching self the breath into light, in which the body becomes extremely light. It becomes so refined, your consciousness becomes refined, and with it comes the opening of the eyes, the opening of the third eye, the opening of the all-seeing eye, the opening of the eye in circumference, so you see from the back of your brain, you see from the body inside out. And so it's like the body becomes a chameleon of transparency, transparent light, and that is what we are moving through this year. So really squeezing the matrix to point zero. So it's going to be very hard for people not moving in light bodies, because the manipulation is of course going into a hidden street, as they are feeling they cannot kill your breathing system and the respiratory tracts, that kills and creates disease upon disease. When living in light and having a structure in light and upgrading from one technology into the next, that can be done through languages of light, through geometrical patterns, to breathing, through numbers. Then again, we need to know that how to do it. So if we want to incorporate anything that is truly light and eliminate the limited avenues actually, then we need to at least sit like 10 to 15 minutes with one kind of light technology. An example is, if I get a purple transparent triangle, that's easy, right? I put a code into it. I'm always with the celestial realms. I'm always with the celestial realms. And I breathe this in, and I get that in, for example, the pituitary. Very great. The pituitary just sticks to everything, attaches to everything. So that's a great starting point. And you breathe that in, and then I have that triangle. I see it pulsing. I see it pulsing. I did a lot of work on, seeing from the inside out, and seeing, merging with all parallel universes. Also the light body, let's say, chambers into the temples of light, and the higher archies, and merging together, communicating. That is what opens. So I breathe that through, let it circulates, and then other colors pops up, other languages come up. Maybe you see a few letters coming from the divine. Maybe you see a sentence or anything. Just work with it, but do it at least for 10 minutes for each integration. That's just breathing in, holding the breath. For example, I work with purple light, a purple triangle, and everything else would come with it, because you are ensured, if you ask the divine to bring it through, it will come true. If you put that in gratitude, then it will be done for you. So that is, allowing your disbelief to be evaporated from your essence, and allowing the higher degrees of belief will come true as well when working with it. And when working with energy, you start to understand energy when just doing something airy-fairy and not being aware of what you do in meditation, then life is very rough and tough, and it shouldn't be. So that is very important. Understand you can delete any disbelief into the divine elixirs and start detoxing this entire year from anything old psychology, mentality, anything that cut you down in your childhood, teenagers years, any years beyond that, and truly start to work with it, because there's so much available right now, and the universe is giving it on a golden platter. Understand, there's two sorts of people. One is digging into the lower degrees of ascension and thus allowing the matrix to override and control them and do as they say, or you move into ascension with the light vehicles like a geometrical pattern and you can fly all dimensions. That is available with the knowledge, moving it up, doing your daily work. Eliminate your disbelief in whatever category you may have that. Eliminate unworthiness. I must tell here, I have a high level experience on deleting unworthiness within people. And that is, if you work with that, especially in the pituitary, I mean, you have a huge change within a week's time. Do it for a week, like 10 minutes or 15 minutes a day, and delete all these levels you do know that you have in unworthiness, and that should give you a huge go. So let me know if you work with something with light technology or anything else, and so we can commune, assist each other. So yeah, shoot in the comments, and it assists the community building. And also thank you so much for subscribing and clicking the bell, liking, sharing the video, so I can bring out more and more content to lift you all out of the matrix, because that is my goal, the entire goal, as there is so much to offer here. But we need to decipher, moving out of old spiritual way into the direct highway with the divine, your spark, your spirit, your source self. That is truly all you need to debunk the old malfunctioning and to move your vibration up like never ever before. So I hope you liked it. Let me know if you had that special encounter with somebody, like you knew them, you know, like many million years ago. Thank you so much. See you next time. I'm Charlotte Chi.